What is going on, everyone? Commodore Lads here, bringing you guys my reaction / review of One Piece manga chapter 1082. Now, the chapter is out over on TCB. We are here today to sit down and read the latest installment of the greatest adventure story ever told. And I didn't think we were going to get it today, though, to be fair, because I was told on the weekend we were supposed to be going into a break week because, Gold Week's coming up. Turns out Gold Week is actually next week, so we are getting the chapter today, and then we'll be on break, so it'll be 2 weeks until we get the next one. But I was really hoping, though, we were going to be on break this week because if you can tell by my voice right now, mans are sick. First time in a couple years that I've gotten sick, and man, you hate to see it, but I could be sick, I could be on my deathbed, I could be in the morgue, I could be one scoop of dirt away from Owarida, and guess what? If a chapter's out, I will be here no matter what. So, we gotta get into this, man. Last chapter, we got the origins, the understanding of why Aokiji is locking up and linking up right now with the Blackbeard pirates. We saw Law now has survived his encounter with Blackbeard. Granted, he took the L, but King Beppo, shout out to him, man. Listen, I had to go and make sure I put the order in for that Blu-ray 4K, for King Bear, because listen, we gotta put respect on old Beppo. But I'm excited to see what's going to happen this week. Hopefully, we get to see maybe some continuation stuff going on in Egghead before we continue with the madness that's going on. Because it does feel a little tough that we're getting all this greatness that's going on. And then when we actually go back there, it's like people are going to be like, I don't want to see this because I want to see what's going on there. So I want to at least get the resolution stuff done on the island. And then we go from there. But all I'm going to know is read the chapter. So let's get into it. Chapter 1082, One Piece. Here we go. And the title of the chapter is Let's Go and Claim It. And I'm going to assume it's the One Piece in reference because I think I want to say Teach was the one that said something similar to that. So maybe it focuses back on them. Granted, he might be catching his breath because of what Beppo did to him last chapter and Van Ogre. So, or actually, was it Doc Q? Might have been. All right. And Chopper eating onto Zeus. What is going? And but listen, no, to be fair though, shout out to Chopper, because if it wasn't for him providing the medicine, providing the pills needed to get Beppo to tap into those cocaine origins, it would have been a Warida from a boy Law. It would have been curtains, right? So shout out to Chopper. That was a major W right there. So cover request by Kameda Hanaoto. Chopper mistaking Zeus for cotton candy and taking a bite. Okay, you know what? Now that makes more sense. Fair enough. Alrighty. An obituary makes the front page. Oh my god, wow! I haven't seen this dude's face in a minute, bro. We're talking like Emmy's lobby on the damn train. 1000% sure it was, T-Bone. Vice Admiral T-Bone was adored. He died? Was adored by civilians and Marines. Wow. Okay, he got the Oscar treatment. News of his death shocked the world, but the Navy refused to comment on the details of the incident. But looking at the background there, it looks like that's the red line. Kuma got him out of here, maybe. Maybe. I would have loved to actually seen it happen, even though it's not like you're going to go and say, oh, T-Bone was the GOAT of Vice Admirals. But it's just like, bro, if you're going to gas up a Vice Admiral's death in the papers, at least show me him getting waxed. Navy HQ, have they caught the man who did... Sengoku and Sisuru right there after. Oh, man. Where's Billy Goats, man? Maybe not be Will Ospreay, but at least we get the other Billy Goats. Have they caught the man who did it? No, not yet. But we're certain the culprit's family is bound to be pretty well off after this. Culprit's family. What's the world coming to, Otsuru-chan? The civilians we sworn to protect are stabbing us in the back. It's unbearable. I mean, to be fair, this is long overdue stuff right here. This is long overdue. The people actually retaliating and going up against the Marines. Because let's be honest, bro, they're not justice at all. There's people in there that do want to serve justice, but you can't be that blinded and think, oh, wow, why are they retaliating? I don't know. Maybe because you got Akainu rolling up deep into territories and stuff, bombing places and everything, and saying, it is what it is. Like, of course they're going to be upset after time, right? Pirates are the only ones interested in money, We Marines have bounties on our heads now. It's only natural for people to come after us, which makes sense because of Buggy's whole operations and everything. But then again, they're kind of going through their own problems too, if I'm not mistaken as well. But it's only natural people come after us, especially in a place like Pepe Kingdom. Pepe Kingdom. The frog? The center back? I don't know. I'm not going to question it. I am going to question this for it. Where over 1,000 die of starvation every year, it's no wonder he was killed there. Poverty and wealth, we all adapt to our circumstances. So he died in the Pepe Kingdom. So I thought it would be the red line based on the background image and stuff of the rocks and everything that was on the side, because it kind of looked like it would have been then that he would be Akuma. But okay, so there's the goat. Hold on, before I even read that, yo, shout out to that goat. Every time when I was catching up to the One Piece anime long ago in the distant time, and I would always see this little brother just right there, just chewing on something to enjoy. It's just that's a true Billy Goat right there, man. You know what? I'm gonna christen him Will Ospreay, because that's the goat right there. Shout out to Ospreay. Not that I'm trying to defend the culprit, of course. Just knowing that if this is that darn clown is what that darn clown had in mind, we've severely underestimated him. I mean, hey man, you rolled up a Roger once upon a time. How can you protect and serve the people if you have to constantly look over your shoulder when you're around them? I mean, listen, bro. If you rock with 12, then you have to understand that sometimes you're going to have to hold, right? So if we don't neutralize this cross-guild group soon, this will kill the morale of every Marine and weaken the whole Navy. So I think now it's almost a certainty, based on everything they're saying now, that this is something that's done because of cross-guild, whether it was directly from Buggy himself or because of people just doing this based on the fact that they get the money and everything, which is the very more likely situation. But it does go to show that despite it being in a negative viewing, like you going after cops for bounty and stuff is a wild thing too. But if you look at it from the perspective of what we've seen in the story of how much they've gone through, the citizens, innocent people, and even pirates, even though they're supposed to be evil per se, the Marines are not justice either. So it's like, no. Okay. Hey, Hina, have you seen Garp? Okay, so we got Hina right there in the corner. I need a better shot, please. There's a new rice cracker flavor I want him to try. I love the fact that this man now has become a rice cracker enjoyer. After berating him every single time they have like a serious meeting, he's like, hey man, you got the tea out, man? I brought the crackers with me. Like, and there's he. I need a little bit grander image for you, please. He said he was off to save Kobe a few days ago, so he's probably teamed up with Sword. I'm pretty sure Kujaku's with him at least. And like in the reaction, they're like, "What, buddy? Don't tell me they've gone into Hachinosu." Yeah, I mean, you're way too late. They're already there, probably causing up a ruckus or something, man. I love the fact that she goes and throws in Kujaku there just to rattle Suter, man. Like, that's funny. All right. Empty Bluffs Islands. So we're going to see what's going on with Buggy at least. Okay. Good job crossing the seas and making it here. Thank you. Be proud. The emperors of the underworld are smiling because of you. Everyone is proclaiming the birth of the new star, a champion of evil. This is evil. That evil? The one that wrestles in New Japan? Bro, why is this chapter becoming a New Japan chapter? Versus Osprey evil. This is something else, man. This is something else. Who is this brother? I heard my family received the payment. Oh, so this is the guy who smoked T-Bone. Well, you know what? Fair enough, lad. Go feed your family. Do what you gotta do. Buggy, you better go and give him a bag. Right? Thank you so much. Don't mention it. You took down one of the Navy's HQ's finest Vice Admirals. Your evil charisma incarnate. Stop being so humble. Yeah, ha ha ha. That is crazy. T-Bone has to be absolutely ass to get smoked by a dude like this. I don't see no, aura around this guy. Nothing, bro. I don't think he's even seen a sponge in a minute, man. Your crazy stunt really shocked the Marines. They'll have your head for sure if they catch you. Look! Even if I can't ever see my family ever again, it's better than watching them die of starvation. Okay, so he had to be coming for sure definitely from the Pepe Kingdom, but at least goes to show the situation that he was in that led him to doing what he had to do. So it's almost like an opportunity. Again, I know people will say, and I've talked about this in the previous video too, across skill, is that they could be seen as a bad thing in the eyes of someone who wants justice, protection, all that. But in a way, it's kind of like a good thing because it's like you're actually helping out those that are going through those injustices and just the situations that those people are in the Peppa Kingdom. So I don't blame Blood for doing what he had to do, because look at that, man. His family was in a bad situation, so we have to get T-Bone out of here, man. Rest easy, friend. We'll take care of you. That's a fellow pirate. That's a pirate. Get it? One of the emperors is taking you under his wing. The bombastic clown himself, Buggy Sama. He's on another level. The 2-bit pirates you've met before aren't fit to lick his boots. Okay. I don't know who the dude in the background is there with the shading and stuff. It almost looks like someone that's supposed to be like a greater purpose or something, whatever, but it's like one, like, I don't know, it's like a Gengar in the background or something. Never forget this moment. You're standing face to face with a living legend. Yeah. Yo, LA Night 2. It's Buggy Sama in the flesh. Buggy in the flesh. Buggy in the flesh. Buggy in the flesh. I don't know why we're going seeing flesh so much in this chapter. Sorry to interrupt you, Barley Sama. You're so fresh. That makes me sound like some kind of cereal? You know what, man? Let's continue. We finished it, sir. A ship worthy of Cross Guild. Leave the ship to me. I've got some talented shipwrights under. Okay. Oh my god, this is so disgusting. Bro, if the freaking oh my god, what the hell, the mount, I want to call it? The oh my god. It's the very front. I'm gonna forget the name and stuff, but like the figurehead. There you go. It says right there in the thing. If the figurehead wasn't so trolly, this is actually kind of a lit ship. Like the fact that you have like this like the circus thing in the background too, like the tents and everything. Nah, man, that actually wouldn't look so bad, but like no, that face is absolutely hideous, bro. If I saw that thing, man, I'd be like, nah, I gotta bomb that ship immediately. Like that's some Muhammad Hassan type beats. Making you the figurehead was the obvious choice, Chairman Buggy. I think it turned out great. And you're like, yeah! Face popping up. You expect us to use this thing? Yeah, I said I am not getting on that ship. And Crocodile, same thing too. I mean, granted, they're going to be a little more aggressive after, but let's take this to the meeting room. Yeah, drag him back in there, mate. Let's hear it for the greatest ship ever. What an idiot, man. You guys really outdid yourselves. In the meeting room, and of course, I've seen the other members just chilling on the outside. I'm like dying inside, bro. I'm actually legit dying to sing this, bro. This thing got this man hanging by the... Look how civil those two are, and this Buggy isn't being within an inch of his life. Public awareness across Guild is growing as planned. The Navy is starting to understand the threat we pose. We need to have unparalleled influence to form our utopia and become a strong military state. But before all that, we need to establish... And he's like, please, just kill me already. The pain. Buggy. You reap what you sow, mate. Our overwhelming power, right? This is wrong. This isn't how I wanted my life to go. This poor guy, man. And to do that, we got to find a way to gather an enormous amount of what? Wealth. You're saying we need wealth and power, right? I may be out of line here, and I know you may do away with me for saying this, but how can you call yourself pirates with schemes like that? What did this cockroach just say? Oh, he remembered the bug. You know, Mihawk said, I don't remember every anti-squash. Boy, you in particular may be a cockroach, but I know deep down in his heart he wanted to call him a rat. You're doing it all backwards. You must have heard, right? You know Red Hair is making his move too. We used to be on the Pirate King's crew together, but circumstances prevented us from going to Laugh Tale with the others. Circumstances is you not getting your health in check. Or getting some kind of Mickey, like, fever dream or something, man. Now tell me, way back when, what did you guys want to be? We're going back to the day when Roger. When I sailed with Shanks, he shone so brightly with potential. I knew I couldn't measure up, so I let go of my real dream. 24 years ago, the day when he was executed, yeah. You said it yourself, didn't you, Shanks? You said your crew would reach for Laugh Tale one day, too. Yeah. but I've changed my mind for now at least. I'm not ready to go for it yet. But I'm still going to be a pirate. So, okay, I really love the fact that we're getting more beyond. Remember that little flashback thing? I want to say this is back when Buggy went to talk to Ace, or someone in particular, I forget what it was. But there was a conversation I remember that they had with Shanks. It might have been the Whitebeard conversation. I want to make sure it's on that. That they talked about Buggy being there on the crew and stuff, and then he's like, "Yo, join me up." No, and that was it. From that little flashback thing. So I love the fact that we're actually getting more dialogue into this. You're not the next generation's king. I misjudged you, Shanks. Come with me, Buggy. I'm not gonna work under you, idiots. You coward. Yeah, so there you go. That's the part. Don't you care about following in Captain Roger's footsteps? You haven't forgotten, have you? It's your fault I lost that treasure map. I still haven't forgiven you for that. You better watch your back next time we meet. So this is... So I like the fact that, like, Buggy, because of how long he's known Shanks, it's like, you don't want to follow in the footsteps of the man who became known as the King of the Pirates. So it's like diving... It's like he's... From the outside, like, even though that's his man's, once upon a time, it's like he wants to know, like, what? You don't want that? That's not what you... But we kind of know with Shanks, there's something more behind what his schemes are and stuff. But now we know he's actually on the move to go and get it, right? So that no good Shanks is finally making his move, but what good is it now? I don't know why, but somehow through luck or chance or whatever, we're on equal footing again. And if that's the way it is, I may as well go ahead and say it. I want to be king of the pirates. Alright, fair enough, Buggy. Fair enough. You got here that far. If you weren't going to say it, man, then disappointment, but still. Wealth, power. There is no way that man is about to say the lines from the narrator before every episode started back in the day. Why stop there when we can have it all? Let's go for it. Let's go and claim the ultimate treasure. Buggy, man. No flipping way, bro. This man is having his remontada moment. Ah! I can't believe you're deluded enough to buy your own con. Remember, we're only letting you keep that title of yours because it benefits us. You think we're just going to carry you to the top. Being sick is very difficult right now, so I beg. We're not playing pirates here. This is serious business. You don't have a clue, let alone a plan. Do you really expect us to go pick fights with red hair, black beard, and straw hat? That's like, bro, when Mihawk is saying the year along those names, you've made it, man. It's a scramble for the treasure. We only need to beat them to it. Let me show you. There are some words that light a fire in the heart of every pirate, and it's because they all set sail for the same reason. The pot that clanged? Listen up, men. Stop it, Buggy. Huff, huff. What dream drove you all to the sea? Chairman Buggy wants to give us back that spark. Oh man, I'm not sure I'm ready for this. But this is him cutting a real promo right now. Every moment you cling to life will be your last. So why ignore that screaming urge inside you? If you gave up because the reality of what was too daunting, that was your chance. It's time for us to set sail, to reach out and grasp what we all desire most. It is time for us to finally go and claim the One Piece. And look at the anger on Crocodile and Mihawk. But he lit a fire. Listen, in Football Manager, if you see dark green with very happy, enlightened, and I got my joy back, your team is ready to go win a title. You could be in the 20th division and you're going up against Real Madrid. That team right there will walk away with the greatest 1-0 victory. And that's what Buggy just did right here, man. You know what? I love this moment right here. That's a dope moment right there for Buggy. Fair enough, man. All right. Are we switching over? What do you think about Chip? An enemy or what? What is this? Who is she? Kumbaka Queendom. My joy's gone. Maybe there's a chance. What is this? It's like I don't even know what's even a bull pig human guy. But the girl right here, man, with the android arm, bro, I'll give you my arm. Never mind. Crash Clang, want to bet on it. I wager it's an enemy who's in. Sounds good to me, G. I'll put 1 mil on it being Sabo making a safe return. Oh, so these have to be revolutionary guys with them. I mean, granted, they are in Kabaka Kingdom and stuff, but it's one of those, like, you wouldn't think. But then again, to be fair, though, they are wearing the goggles and stuff, so that's on me. That's definitely on me. But, oh, girl, I need your name tag. And we gonna get them! Oh, joy. Oh, joy. See, like, look. When Oda wants to give me something to be happy with, here we go. All right. Revolutionary Army, Vice Captain of the West Army, Yushiano, morally subordinate. Revolutionary Army's Vice Captain of the East Army, Ahiru, Belobeti subordinate. Ahiru, oh man. Revolutionary Army Vice Captain of the South Army, Gamble, Limburgs, which it looks like Mr. Bruce. Oh my God, is it Potato Man? The one that falls over the thing? Yeah. And then Revolutionary Army Vice Captain of the South Army, Giron, which is Karasu subordinate. Okay, so Giron definitely doesn't feel like he would associate really with Karasu and stuff, but Ahiru absolutely with Belobeti. There's no question. No question. Gamble definitely feels like a Limburg subordinate, and then Ushiano, I might actually prefer his design compared to Morley. That's just me personally. Dragon's son, Ivan's son, Sub. That brother is back. Sabo's son's back. So he made it home, okay? Thank goodness. And you see Dragon. I mean, he's calm as it is, but yeah. Look at it, brah. Oh! Nah, mate. This is how you know. And before I know for a fact. Yeah. Know for a fact. This is how you know Sabo's a good man. When I saw that kingdom about to be sent to the Shadow Realm, there was one individual there that I know because of the goddamn backstory, or I should say the cover story with Ace. And that was Little Moda. And the fact that this man not only survived to live to tell the tale of Imusama bombing, but got her out of there too, good man. I know Ace is knee sliding right now in heaven. Somewhere, some way. I knew something was up when you said you bet $1 million. I ain't coughing up a single belly. Nah, I'll wring it out of you. Oh, you used those binoculars, didn't you? What binoculars? Wunch. You think you can get away with it by eating them? Welcome back, Sabo. Look at that, man. I hear the first one. Hey, Koala, go get your mans. Go get your mans. Sabo, I was just about to shoot you. Oh, I'm glad you didn't. Everything okay, Ahiru? Were you worried? Maybe a little. Oh, yeah, no. He's definitely picking up baddies. Damn, Koala, you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to do something. I don't care what y'all did in the kitchen a long time ago. It's time to get some new seasonings. You got competition. Sabo, you made it safe home happy. That's a Lelucian ship. Lelucia, you mean the country that vanished? I'll explain it for now. I'll explain later. For now, please help these guys. Sabo-kun, yeah, look at Moda, man. I'm so glad she survived that, bro. So glad. Because that was one of those things where it's like, you remember that cover story, and to me, it's one of my favorite ones just because of the very end of it, because of theory crafting and all that prior to Blackbeard and everything. But, yeah, just happy to see Moda end up surviving there. So, love that for her, man. And... Go ahead, Koala. Go ahead. You just went radio silence. How could you do that to that? She's absolutely look at 4 Misawa level kicks. Trying to get that man's dome. My bad, Koala. I couldn't get my hands on an encryptor transponder snail. All my calls would have been monitored. I used the usual 3B code to signal. I was alright. Didn't you hear? I wasn't even on the Lucia when it happened. And look at her holding on, bro. She got her joy back and more. You made me so worried. Sorry. It could be referencing the sound effects scene in chapter 1060. Okay, fair enough. Which is what they were doing before. But, yo, look how happy she is. Oh, Morley, chill out, mate. Chill out. Sabo, why are you old boys like that? Oh, Morley. Don't scare us like that again, silly. Oh. I remember you losers from Lelucia. You've come a long way. It's a real shame what happened to your homes. But I heard you were hoping to join our cause. Moda joining up with the Revolutionary Army. Wow. Fair enough. I mean, They don't really have anywhere else to go afterwards. It's not like you can just drop them off in another island, because then Imu could just be like, bang, like, get them out of here, right? So, might as well link up with the cause. Fair enough. First things first, get some rest. We'll straighten you out after that. Okay, so is this... Okay, so they're inside, I guess, like the castle and stuff now, for sure, because the tiles on the ground. So we see Dragon, Ivankov, and then Sabo, and they bro, this is how you know they're true revs. They have, like, the flag and stuff on the table. I heard about Kuma-san. Sorry about that. We let everyone's work go to waste. Don't worry. I know you two are taking it the hardest. He might have been programmed to return to Merjois as a contingency. There you go, that word. But, but then if he was aware that Bonnie was Thing's daughter, you wouldn't think he would go, because he had the conversation with Kuma, but was he with Vegapunk? But then it's like, was he aware that Bonnie was there? Probably not. So I mean, that might be a saving grace. So Sabo, you don't want the captains hearing what Vasu got to say. Yeah, just hearing it might put your life at risk. What the hell? There was some major trouble at the Reverie. Boy, you better drop a bomb right here and tell me what the hell happened there, man. Y'all have been hiding information your whole career, Oda. It is time right now to open up Pandora's box. I'll tell you all about what really happened at the Holy Land of Merjois. And he has a chopper. I'm so sick. Oh, I want to fight this man so badly, bro. I want to fight you so bad. Why are you like this? When I'm just at the cusp of getting something I've been asking for, you say, no, mate, you're going to wait another week. And that week will turn to a month, and that will turn to a year. Oh, and for a fact, we have to be going on the Golden Week break next week. So that means in 2 weeks' time, we'll get the chapter. Oh, man. You better cook, Oda. In that kitchen right now, you better be using the same seasonings you were using at the very start of your career, man. The truth comes to light. Yeah. Oh, man. I can't lie. I was really expecting to get that right here and now. At least like one page to build us into it properly, but I'm afraid I have to hold. But yeah, man, no, this chapter, I can't lie, this is a very, very enjoyable chapter here. I think for me, though, the highlight, though, of it is the Buggy stuff. Because when you factor in the type of character that he is, obviously, he wants to have the treasures, everything, all these stuff, right? He wants to be him. The path to becoming him is a dauntless task. But over time, he's made his way to where he needs to be. You know, there's some Mickeys to get him there, probably. Yes. So that's been the case. But now that he's reached the level that he needs to be, even if others tell him that he doesn't have the right to say the words, in which he said to his crew, you know, let's go get it. Let's go do it. Why are we all here gathered in this island? Because we all want the same thing. And it's get rich or die trying Buggy. Like he listened to The Massacre. He definitely listened to Get Rich or Die Trying by 50 Cent and said to himself, this is what we gotta do. You know, you can put 9 in me, it don't matter. We're gonna go and get that One Piece. So now it's like for sure Crocodile and Mihawk unfortunately are gonna have to really stick around with Buggy's cause, because now that he's rallied up the troops, they're gonna be on the move too. And just like that though, all the uncles are gonna be active. So that's good to see that moment there for Buggy. I think it's a really dope moment for him, considering where he started to where he is now, especially the stuff there with Shanks, because kind of hinting towards that he cared to see why, or want to know why exactly Shanks felt the way he felt about things and why he wanted to operate in those manners. So hopefully we get to see more from Shanks' side when it comes to explaining himself, why it took him so long to go after the One Piece, why he didn't want to go for it immediately, etc., etc. He most likely had a plan. Maybe Luffy didn't actually factor in at the beginning initially until he noticed something. It's like, you know what, fair enough. But this stuff here, though, at the end, I listen, man. Ahiru, I don't know if she's part cyborg or if she needs an extra arm, but let me tell you right now, man, absolutely fire. And Koala, you better do everything you can to put the cuffs on your mans, because you got competition. But she got her joy back. Moda, the fact that she survived from the bombing of Lucia from Emu. Now she's more likely joining with the Revolutionary Army, so she can join the cause as like the cabin girl, the, you know, lieutenant in training, you know. And then I hope we do not transition anywhere else next chapter. We better get whatever the hell Sabo saw at the Reverie. If he's calling it major trouble, the truth, something wild had to have happened that led to all these little things that are going on right now outside in the world. So, yeah, we better get the information next chapter. I'll be absolutely sick to my mind if we don't get it. But if we do get it next week, or actually the week afterwards because of Golden Week and stuff, next chapter is going to be absolutely monumental. Like, it's going to be an absolute treat. And I can't wait for it. But, guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know how we're feeling about the chapter, if you enjoyed it, if you didn't. Any clarifications, input, anything you want to add about the chapter down in the comments below, feel free to do so. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of One Piece week in, week out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell Shandor to stay up to date with everything goes on the channel. With that being said, I will catch you guys for the next chapter, whether it comes out again early next week, or if we're going to have to wait till after the Golden Week break for the commence, and then get to see, hopefully, whatever Oda's cooking. Just know, as always, we will be there no matter what. So, Commodore last signing off. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care.
Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy.